I do know that Sananda is in the Capricorn. And Sananda is the one that looks like Jesus, the picture of Jesus all the churches have hanging up. That's Sananda. And he's the one who plays Jesus in near-death experiences and in near-death visions and stuff like that. He plays Jesus in those. And so this is the Sananda, and his ship is called the Capricorn. It's a cigar-shaped ship, and that's where he is. Maitreya, I believe, is in the Himalayas. I believe he's in India, the mountains of India, and the Himalayas. I believe that's out there, and I'm not real sure about him, but he's coming. He is going to arrive in Saudi Arabia soon enough. I know Iran keeps talking about his arrival. They're waiting for him to arrive. They don't call him Maitreya. We call him that. I don't know if they're giving him a name or not, but they are calling him the 12th Imam, the final Mahdi that's to come and lead the people. And he is going to arrive in Saudi Arabia soon enough. And he's going to have a whole cabinet of people. These beings aren't arriving just as one person. When they come, they're going to come with all of their forces. And so we're going to see a lot of world changes when he does arrive. If nothing's yanked you awake harder and faster by that time, then that should, when you see Maitreya arrive on the scene. Because he's definitely the beast, one of the main beasts we've been waiting for to arrive. And then his sidekick Sananda will come with him, who's playing Jesus. And this female beast that is coming, who the New Age terms as Mary Magdalene, but I'm not so sure well, we know it's not Mary Magdalene because she's dead. But this woman beast that comes with Sananda and Maitreya, folks, it may be Eve. I know some of you are the gasping and the shocks and the whatever. It could be Eve. No record of her death. And just as Solomon turned away from the Lord in his last days, she very well could have too. So I'm just going to throw that out there and leave it hanging so some of that can soak in. Some of this stuff does. Some of these things that could be real possibilities that we're just not expecting. And Satan knows full well what they are, and he plans on using everything at his disposal as he can in the last days to rock the church, to shake everybody's faith. And you know what? If you're a truth seeker, this kind of stuff doesn't shake your faith. It's just like, ooh, what else is there? I want more, I want more. And if you're a religionist, you're already defending your denomination. You're already writing out your hate emails toward me. That's basically what it is. It's truth seekers and religionists. And that's another reason why, when the rapture does come, if, some people say there is no rapture, and I've said that for a long time too. I do believe that the Lord's going to protect his people. But it's going to be so small and such a minority that the majority of the church isn't affected. And that's why they don't believe a rapture has come, because they're all still here. I mean, if you think about it, you got 278 million in the United States. I think that was a figure taken 10 years ago or something. And most of them claim to believe in God. They don't walk, they just, they talk the talk. The ones who actually walk the talk are about 144,000. And it's these that will be raptured off the earth. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Is this 144,000 when they're raptured off the earth? They're gone. Okay. There's somebody coming in with a tech question, so let me see how the volume's doing for you guys now. Let's see. It's still pretty much the same, but that's okay. Maybe it's just my computer. You know what? When I recorded this thing and upload it on my Sony program I use, I can increase the volume on it when I upload it, and so you'll be able to hear it better on the upload. So you may just have to wait until I get it uploaded. If you can't hear it now, if the volume is too low for you guys, it's just another way for them to mess things up, I guess. I mean, they're going to do anything they can. Any way they can. But that's alright, because you know what? More people listen to this on the archives than they do on live. These live broadcasts aren't even 1/6 of the actual audience that will listen to this tomorrow, the next day. You know, just sitting in archives, thousands and thousands by the end of the month will have listened to the show. A million times more than actually sat and listened to it live that night. Well, that's just why I do it anyway. Just get it recorded, because I know more people are going to listen to it over the next several months. I am having some trouble with the bandwidth now at two of my websites, SherryShriner.com and JustGiveMeTheTruth.com, but they haven't run out yet. They're just almost there, but I've got 3 more days left. And that should make it. They should make it. I knew that when my websites got on the other side of the world that I was going to end up with bandwidth problems. And so that's just, you know, there's more and more and more people that are listening to my archives, my radio shows, visiting my websites. And like I said, nothing's free. You have to pay for that. And so if I've got 1 million people on the other side of the world additional visiting my websites now every month or a day, I have to pay for that. You know, like I've said, nothing on the internet's free. And right now I'm not going to increase what I'm already paying for monthly on my websites. I'm going to keep it where it's at and just see how it continues to go. If the Lord wants me to put more bandwidth on it, paves the way, then fine. Otherwise, we're just going to have to wait until the first of the month when everything goes back to zero. What I did have to do at SherryShriner.com was take off the audio links, the music links. I know a lot of you like those. But what happens is some of these websites all over the internet will link just to my site, to my songs, just so that when people want to download a song, whatever, they download it off my site and they save their own bandwidth. They're hijacking my bandwidth on their music sites, linking to the songs that I had on my website. So that's why I had to take them off, to save my bandwidth that way. So I had to get rid of the music links. But the audios are still on there and the radio shows. And so those are still protected. So what do I want to talk about, other than give you a warning about this national ID card, which is what I wanted to spend the first part of tonight on, because, folks, you need to prepare. If you're going to be here 1 month, 6 months, a year after the national ID card is enforced, you're going to need to prepare to live without it. Okay? And so it's 2007. They're talking about enforcing this card in 2008. That gives you approximately a year. And if you've been listening to my show earlier than that, then you've already started. You know, I've been telling people for years to start preparing, stock up, start preparing. Put one thing away a week, one thing away a day, whatever, to start